All right, welcome YouTube world. I'm looking forward to sharing with you this video. I've got some sales today, not a lot. I think everybody is dealing with the same thing. Today I want to share with you 7 sales, and this is one of those. Just like this glove has been catching gold. I've got a bunch of these that I have sold. I'll share with you how many after I do a little research. But I want to share with you a sound that all of us that have Rolo printers love to hear. See if you can hear it in the background. I'm going to be quiet. There it is. Yep, those labels, when they print, that's like printing money. I wonder if the adventure of a full-time pastor, a part-time reseller, would be interesting, informative, or entertaining. Find out on this episode. The man, the myth, the legend. Maybe not a myth or a legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Resale. All right, I'm sure Miss Nikki T would not want me filming in our spare bedroom, especially because I have eBay stuff in here. But I actually have a lot of these. I don't know, I'll share this with you. These are cross-stitching books. I've lotted them together, and I've got a few more here that I've got for sale. Sold one of these. I'll share with you the price. It's just a stack of about 25 of these. Had them for a long time and lotted them together, and they sell. And also stored is all the art stuff that I purchased. Yep, all that is the art stuff in a former video. If you're a new subscriber, I know I have a bunch of those. I appreciate you watching. Many of you came over from a lot of Josh's channels. He did the interview. I appreciate you subbing, each of you. I think I've gotten over 300 subs now, which is awesome. Appreciate you watching. But this video was the former video was a marketplace deal that I really didn't feel went well. It didn't go fair, but I bought it, and I shouldn't have. I should not have bought all the items, but I have a bunch of art supplies at decent prices, but they're not selling. So that's just part of it. Hopefully it'll catch fire and start selling again. But here's the first order of the day, and I'll run and get some more in just a second. All right, welcome to the eBay garage. I want to share with you those 7 orders that I had. I'll go through them and how much I'm making off each of the items. The first one is this Wilson glove. This is a A550. It's kind of a small infill glove, maybe a youth glove. I could catch with it. It's a decent size. I actually had to relace this one. This was a glove that I purchased that had laces that were broke. So I relaced this. This glove here sold for $23.99 plus $7.50 shipping. So it's $31.49 out of the door. This will be wrapped in bubble, and it will be put inside of one of these cellophane bags because it's lighter than a pound. So this glove will still go first class. So I want to take you with me to my next item. All right, here are the next items that I have for sale. And let's bring you over here and see if you can see these. These are ones, and also in another former video, one of the last ones I shared with you, getting these items here that I purchased. These I took an offer on $21.99 for the 3. I have about $6 and $6, a little bit over $6 in these, so not too bad of a turnaround, but I have a bunch more to sell. All right, here is the next sale that I have. This is a Game Boy Advanced. This went for $7.99. It was really cheap on my end. It's simple though. I'll throw it in a poly bag and get it to the buyer. It's actually going global shipping program, so they spent a lot more for this game than I would have ever thought it would have sold for. But I'll ship that out today. Next is that cross-stitching lot that I shared with you earlier. This sold for $14.99 plus $3.86 media mail shipping. All right, next is probably the thumbnail that you saw. It is this catcher's mitt. I will share with you at the end of the video, or sometimes in this video, how many of these I've already sold. I think I've got 4 of these left. I got this from my source. I also replaced the laces here. These laces is the leather, I guess, was not all that great of quality. So these laces are repaired. So I sold this glove for $60 plus $8.40 shipping. So very good sale there. Right, here's the next order that I have. It's a Positively Ageless Aveeno Resurfacing Scrub with vitamin C. I sell these in lots of 2. I'm going to put the listing up over here, wherever the listing goes. And when you see the listing, you will probably know that if the listing says lot of 2, that means it comes with 2, right? I had a buyer that went to purchase these, and we went through messages about 5 times for her to understand that each lot comes with 2. She wanted to pay $10 a piece. I was happy to sell these to her, so that is the exact total. I got $40 for these, but I think it took 30 minutes and probably 10,000 words, didn't take that many, for her to understand that these came in lots of 2. She kept trying to buy 4 lots of 2, and I told her that would be 8. She couldn't understand it. Finally got her to understand. I hope she'll be happy with these. Sometimes I know I can be very confusing, and this time it must have been very confusing. I don't always understand. I'm sure you've had buyers that have sometimes struggle with your listings or understanding things about your listing. We try to make it simple as we can make it, and sometimes eBayers make it difficult. But it's okay. I'm honored to be able to sell this, and I'm glad she was able to get it. I'll be back in just a second with the next one. Here is the next sale. Yes, it's a Funko Pop, and this Funko Pop is Groot Glow in the Dark. I really don't know if it still glows in the dark or not, but I sold this for $15. I really believe it could be a YouTube sale. They did not message me. They did not tell me. They made an offer. I accepted the offer. It's been for sale for a long time. So, Kenneth, if you're a YouTube watcher, I appreciate this purchase. But I sold it for $15 free shipping. Not a big money maker. But the reason I think it could be a YouTube watcher is because just as soon as I accepted the offer, they gave me positive feedback almost immediately. So I appreciate the feedback, and I will box this up in just a second. All right, once again, being a full-time pastor, there's telephone calls that come in all the time, and we're grateful for that, honored to do so. The last sale, the 7th sale, or maybe it's the 8th. How many sales did I have? Yeah, I said 7. 1 of 1 and then 1 of 7. Yeah, I've got 8 sales, not 7. And the 8th one is another order of this Aveeno. This went for $24. Free shipping, so a little bit better here. So I'm gonna get all this boxed up. I gotta go get a youngin here in about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna knock this shipping out really quick. I'll probably take you with me on the road. All right, I'm through. Got all the packages in the IKEA bag. I've got to run and go inside and get the confirmation label for the U.S. Postal Service. I've got to run to the post office, and then I got to run and go pick up my son. I tell you all that to say I don't know if you ever get rushed, but there are times in the reseller life when you pack your supplies, your orders later in the day, that sometimes you get up against the 8 ball. That's where I'm at today. So let's go. All right, y'all, we're heading now to the post office. I had to pick up my son in 20 minutes, so I say all that to say this. This is a time saver. This is the confirmation sheet. So shipment confirmation acceptance notice. And I go in, I hand them over my packages, they scan that, and immediately the items are accepted at the United States Postal Service, and it shows up immediately for the buyers on eBay. So I use that. Some people just drop them off and it takes it forever for them to get scanned. This scans them immediately and it works out good for me. Reverend Resale's breaking the law by not having a seatbelt on. But let's run to the post office, and after that, I'll see you in a minute. All right, we're in the car rider line. Looking forward to picking up my son here in just a minute. I mentioned to you just a moment ago that I was wanting to share with you how many of those catcher's mitts that I have sold. The one that I shared with you earlier is the fourth one. I have sold 4 of those catcher's mitts. So one January 19th, one January 22nd, one January 25th, and now this one January 30th. And I have another one listed already that I've already repaired. Let's see, I sold it for 55, 50, 55, and 60. So those are the gloves that have sold. Those catcher's mitts, they're great. No telling how many other gloves I have sold. So keep a lookout for baseball gloves this time of year. For the next probably 2 months or 3 months is baseball season in high school and little league. All of those things are beginning to kick off. So when springtime comes around all throughout the United States, people are going to be looking for gloves. So eBay will probably start selling gloves right now like crazy. People will start looking for it on eBay and buying used gloves for their kids, gloves that are already broken in, gloves that actually are better to play the game with than it would be playing with a real stiff glove if you're a kid. So just wanted to share that with you. I have sold these. They sell really, really good. They have caught fire, and I've got 3 or 4 more to sell. $50 a pop. That is good sales. I enjoy those. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for catcher's mitts, first baseman's mitts, infield, outfield gloves, softball gloves, bats, anything that has to do. Sporting equipment always sells, but this time of year, baseball, softball equipment sell really, really well. Once again, if you watched this far, I really do appreciate it. I thank you for all those new subscribers that we have to the channel. I do appreciate you coming over. Many of you came from the Lot of Josh interview. I appreciate Josh for doing that. Appreciate you for coming over and hanging out and subbing to the channel. Hopefully it'll be content that you will not only maybe learn a little bit from. I don't know if you can learn much from it, but you'll enjoy and just share the adventure of this full-time pastor and fun-time reseller. So I'm just looking forward to sharing more with you. I appreciate you watching today. If you watched this far, I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. If you're not subbed, give me a sub. I'd really appreciate that. My own GoPro cut me off. I know no way of closing out a video than saying deuces and may God bless. See, I told you he wasn't a myth or a legend. Just a regular dude selling on eBay. Thanks for watching.